Braves launched 3 home runs.
All right, it's 3-12-35. We cannot play on the road. I don't know what it is.
Tonight, we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Garrett Cole gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him, hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
Gregory Polanco comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a run single to get him started here. Josh Harrison will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Andrew McCutchen will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The run scores from second. Starling Marte will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Oh, my God.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bouncer down the line. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Santana is there. Let's see if they try it. He'll come home with it. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. John Jaso digs in now with 2 already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings.
Man, this play lock is not going up for me right now.
Bunches, Matty, and we're gonna have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
A man at 3rd with 1 away. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Jackson, but he can't get to this one.
Days, bro.
One in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Lee Ferrillo started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Jackson will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Hector Espinoza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
3 runs already home here. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Ladd scoops it up, throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
There you go, Ryan. Ah. There you go, Kelly. Ah.
Chris Stewart strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And that's over, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
They're just hitting everything.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The pitcher, Garrett Cole, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Gregory Polanco steps in now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana is there, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He singled his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Jimmy Nelson set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
A quick out number 1. Andrew McCutchen digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. At the plate, Starling Marte earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. That evens it up 1-1.
Ball.
2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And another foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
First baseman.
At the plate, John Jaso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now a throw to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3. As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Lee Furillo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. But Hector Espinoza is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him.
About time, dude.
Chris Stewart will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Chris Stewart.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Hard liner toward short. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And with that, we check out our team leaderboard to find his total.
Are you fuck?
Best on this Pirate ball club.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
The right fielder, number 25.
Gregory Polanco steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Josh Harrison gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. In there, strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Morales is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. In now, Jimmy Nelson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cole has his target. First pitch on the way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That misses. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Austin Jackson will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Left side. Epps is up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting number 6.
Starling Marte stands in.
Starling Marte.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
John Jaso ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, man.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
1-2.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball.
And we'll have to leave it
Thank
there
God.
as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left.
Okay, Scooter.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home.
Well, we lost that game, boys. Hopefully my next player lock will be better. Whoa, Andrew Drew Simmons is going to the Mets for Wilmer Flores and Buffer Lagenbach. Another L.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American...
We're 4-17 on the road, dude. Are we joking right now?
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Rendell Gritchick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper. You know, the guy you turn to when you needed to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Matt Carpenter.
Bounce to first. Backhanded. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Matt Holliday will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Shit, I don't know where to throw that.
2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
There we go, Delman.
Matt Adams will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Are we really gonna throw another curveball here?
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Foul right at the plate, and the count moves now to 1-2. Just inside.
I don't understand how they're able to take all these pitches.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Johnny Peralta will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, that was a terrible pitch, but it is what it is, I guess.
Oh, and this ball's center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a 1-out single.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Nope, that's
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate and do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Santana is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Michael Walker gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
And you can't make...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Waka comes set. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep guessing off balance, the better.
Austin Jackson will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Lofted in the air out to right field. Piscotty giving chase.
No, return.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. On to first, a double play.
Are we joking? I'm trying to go back, dude. Oh my god.
Rendell Grichuk Digs into
So
the box
dumb,
in the
dude.
bottom of inning number 3.
I'm like
First
trying to go
pitch
back.
on its way.
Center fielder.
Forget in this
Trying
game.
to crowd him there to start the
So like in
at-bat. It's 1-0.
MLB The Show 25, you have to like go to the direction you're facing.
Hit out towards second. And taken in out there for the first out.
That shit was so stupid.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Matt Carpenter stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
Ah,
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2.
A swing and a miss. That
got
retires
him.
the side, and
Probably screwed my
that
team
will do
up
it.
out of a run.
Down in order go the Cardinals.
Catcher's Morales hit a home run. Let's go.
Matt Holliday is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In the air, down the left field
No
line
way.
and deep. On the move is Braun.
Thank God.
He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
A first baseman, number 32.
Now to the plate, Matt Adams. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Right there for strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Swing and a looper to left. Epps backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Johnny Peralta will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Peralta.
Ah,
He lays off there.
Come on,
1-0.
man.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He swung. He swung.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounded to short. VR ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still. Jimmy Nelson steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Adams. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Colton Wong will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4
Oh
innings.
my goodness, my
Come
pitches
back
are
with
going
1 in the
terrible.
third as the
By the way,
count
the
moves
Marcus
to
Smart's
2-1
going to the
now.
Lakers. Whenever you guys see this video.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Santana shading to his right. He's got it one
There we
away.
go.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
High in the air into shallow left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The pitcher number 52.
Striding into the box, Michael Wacha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals.
Jackson grounds out. Hey, hit by pitch. Ryan Braun, dude, is garbage.
Will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Jackson
Thank you, Austin
is
Jackson.
in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, right
Stephen
fielder,
Piscotty will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Matt Carpenter ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a
Got him.
third strike.
Let's go.
And there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Damn it.
Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 1-1. Matt Adams will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Low for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year.
Wow.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Why do we hit the relay?
It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Oh my God, bro.
Steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hot shot to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Colton Wong will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. We're watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
They left 14 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 13 hits.
Okay, he broke a game. Okay, 1-1 in my starts.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 5-4. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as they manhandled the Mets, 9-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 2-1.
He's not hitting well,
Pirates
dude.
knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 5-0. The Marlins had 12 hits as a...
Oh, we won again. Maybe we can beat the Cardinals. Oh, we have 4 home runs.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers dropped 4 home runs in this one as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 11-2. The Cubbies allowed 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field, 5-0. The win was their 7th in a row. The Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 4-2.
Hey, we won again. Damn, it's 16 innings.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers cracked 14 hits overall as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies, 2-1.
Oh, we won again.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Brewers total 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-4. The White Sox swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-5. The St. Louis Cardinals went deep 4 times as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. The Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits.
Crazy how bad we are
as they
at
defeated
home.
the Pirates at PNC Park 6-5. Bryce Harper swung the bat well with 3 hits, helping Washington get past the Marlins 2-1. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Mets amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulverized the Braves 10-1. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 hits total as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they
Bro, can no one else play third base? I'm just saying. We are trash. We don't have another third baseman, though.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Odubel Herrera strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, center fielder.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
A little low, it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the
boys, I
fastball,
think we need to get rid of Brian Brown
here for the first
ahead
out
of the
evening.
season.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Carlo Nieto will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
I think that's what we need to do.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's in there for
How to get
strike
Kelly up
1
to
and 1.
rest,
And that's
man.
about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading
There we
up
go.
to that one.
Good
There we
bite
go.
to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters.
Miguel Franco.
He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Michael Marriott will do the pitching in game.
Hey, Austin Jackson got a hit. Okay.
What's the word on him?
Damn it, couldn't
Well,
just.
guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Jackson to the track. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Cesar Hernandez will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
1-2.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes over to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough proposition on this play. Trying to go to third on this ball, and that's a heads-up play on the mound there of realizing where the runner is and then nailing him at third.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point. Down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. And a swing
Got
and
him.
a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Yes, sir.
He goes for
Yes,
this
sir.
pitch, hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Got
On
him.
second for the force out, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start.
Ryan Braun hits a double. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Aaron Altair will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding into the box, Michael Marriott, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready on 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Santana on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Odubel Herrera will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is pulled into right. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Jimmy Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jimmy Nelson.
To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Ridiculous.
Carlo Nieto is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Ball that's outside.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, third baseman
Michael Franco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Braun. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Come on now, boys.
21.
John Singleton digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order.
No. Damn it, man.
Cesar
Boys, we gotta get
Hernandez
something.
heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Oh,
Bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key.
Cameron Rump.
Get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Cameron is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Damn, Tony Zimmerman.
On the ground to the right side. Jeanette has it. Throw gets him. 2
Had
down.
14 Ks. Andrew Cashner won.
The batter, number 13,
Top lost.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Seattle pitching.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's lame.
The batter,
Aaron Altair is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Michael Marriott will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Well, they still
Finally
aren't
got
even
an easy
on the
out,
board yet,
dude.
so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly toward third. To his right, VR. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
now batting.
Odubel Herrera will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He
Thank
just
God.
couldn't get it to fall for him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges.
There we go, got him
stayed
again.
out of the middle of the strike zone.
And
Yes,
now
sir.
a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Carlo Nieto will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Ah.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches
No
miss
way.
away. So
Oh,
as a
my.
hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. John Singleton will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
No ball.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A swing and a
Got
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jimmy Nelson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Jimmy Nelson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Cesar Hernandez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
tap foul at home plate. On his way to pitch number 75. Drilled right.
Bro, how are they
the
getting all these
that'll
hits?
Get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Cameron Rupp is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Freddie Galvis will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Altair is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great.
Bro, I was doing so well. L again. L again. Oh, we gotta win this time.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, Ubaldo Jimenez earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 5-2. As of today, he is in the top 5.
Wanna get hey.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Tyler Thornburg got his 3rd win this season as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 4-3. At the moment, the Brewers are in 4th place in the NL Central. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they plundered the Pirates 10-3. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as they walked off in extras against the Cubs 2-0. Ray Crespo grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Braves to a win over the Yankees 2-1. The Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-3. The Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-6. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-6. The Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. The Oakland Athletics combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 1-0. Andrew Heaney twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. He currently has the most complete games pitched in the American League. The Astros only allowed 2 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 6-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
At the deadline.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jimmy Nelson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Joe Panik strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, second baseman, Joe Panik.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7:11 tonight. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Ain't no way, bro.
And he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Denard Span stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley for Span. Ought to be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be
so
close,
dumb,
and
dude.
the run will score easily.
I don't get it. How are they getting off to all these great starts?
Buster Posey will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And another foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here.
That's ball 2.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think Brandon Belt is a guy to watch out for. He enters the day among the leaders in the AL and runs batted in, and he's just a huge part of this lineup. Seems like when he goes, they go. We'll see if that's the case again in this one.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Nice.
And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those
You're joking.
power hitters.
I was about to say,
And
dude.
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Jarrett Parker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Right fielder,
Josh Reddick into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
chopped weakly to the left. To his left, VR. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun.
He walked, okay. Nope.
Johnny Cueto set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough end when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Giants,
Joe Panic will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And they still lead by that run he scored.
Morales is right there. And
It's only the
he'll
second
take this
inning,
to the
brother.
bag himself, and there are two
I mean,
away now.
it's the third inning.
center fielder number
Denard Span stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Braun is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nelson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second.
Overthrow.
Fielded by Panic. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center
Buster Posey is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher number 28. Buster
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
3-0 now. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys.
No, that's a ball.
He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brandon Belt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all
Double
the
play.
hitters he's faced. And when you
Let's
can get
go.
ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Nope,
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Come on,
Still
man.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and
Got
a
him.
miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Let's go.
Giants are down quietly, but they're... Matt Duffy will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
number 5.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Morales is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth. Now to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slow little roller to third. To his right, VR. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Josh Reddick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Johnny Cueto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Thank God.
Joe Panik will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say it,
2 balls,
pitchers have the right to work inside.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. VR is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So 1 away for Denard Span. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a layout to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. He drew a walk his first time up.
That's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward the gap in left center.
Joking?
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Brandon Crawford strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And a high strike there, 0-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Braun, still going back. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Alfonso Delgado will slide in now and try and work out of this one.
Your attention.
Matt Duffy will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also... Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
10 runs.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6.
We just can't get wins, bro.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Derek Holland allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, helping lead the Brewers past the Giants 3-0. At the moment, the Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 11.5 games out of first. The Giants sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. They have a small half-game advantage. Justin Bour plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Marlins to a win over Pittsburgh, 7-4. As of today, the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Willie Peralta tossed 8 strong innings in the win, allowing only 1 unearned run, helping the Brewers push past the Mariners 5-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 11 overall hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. Lucas Duda was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 15-6. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Rockies counted out 17 hits in this one as they pulled away from the Nationals 13-4. The win was their 6th in a row. Jared Eichhoff pitched into the 9th inning with 1 earned run on his line as the Phillies took care of the Braves 4-1. The Diamondbacks relief pitcher, number 45, collected his first W this season as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 4-3. Madison Bumgarner was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 1-0. Martin Baxter collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 5-2. The New York Yankees broke up the 7-game losing skid as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-2. Jose Quintana grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the White Sox disposed of the Blue Jays 2-1. Danny Santana was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 7-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 5-3. The Kansas City Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-0. The Texas Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-7. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Alright, we're going to be looking into trading him. Just wanted to see what we could get out of him. Really like the Marlins. What they got going. I might make that trade. Yeah, we might be fucked here. Maybe fucked.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Felix Hernandez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Leonis Martin comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Kyle Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Well, you don't typically see or hear a lot of complaints about Hendricks' zone, Matt. Pretty fair all the way around.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Oh.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod. Nelson Cruz will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good, and guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
A pause, and the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hopefully he does not get 200.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
A runner on first with 2 away. To short, hit hard, right to him. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mariners leave. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball.
There are no easy outs here.
Slow roller back to the mound. A barehanded pickup, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
J.J. Hardy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Ketel Marte will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Reggie Wolf will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. In there, no balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Young. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Emilio Bonifacio comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now. Still not out of the 2nd inning.
1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Leonis Martin will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Center fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana moving to his left makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager will dig in. He singled his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. On the ground to third. Epps is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder number 20.
Nelson Cruz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Shimmer strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Grounded to third. Epps scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Adam Lind is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second.
Let's go.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter,
Robinson Cano, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Sent on the ground out to second. Juarez fields it cleanly.
Let's
Throw
go.
to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
number 2,
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds
He went
up
around.
in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Little dribbler down the line to his right. Epps. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Santana, come on. Oh.
Ketel Marte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Reggie Wolf is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
All even now, 2-2.
Took me forever to get here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Emilio Bonifacio, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Leonis Martin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
On his way to pitch number 75.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Rips this one to first. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning.
Damn it.
Nelson Cruz will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. Morales gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Robinson Cano will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's...
Oh, wow, what a stop. To first.
Hey!
He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More to come on the show.
Hey!
J.J. Hardy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ketel Marte will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
0-1.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And low,
down.
it's a ball and a strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The catcher, number 3.
Reggie Wolf digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
That's outside. Ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Neuenhuis moves over, and that retires the side. Guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Felix Hernandez. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you wound up turning.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Atlanta Braves combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 12-11. Looking at the standings, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, 8 games out of first. The Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 13 games out. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 7-2. As of today, the Mets are atop the National League East Division, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Reds are in last place in the NL Central, 14 games back. The St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-0. Right now, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, only a game and a half back. The Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West, 2.5 games out of 1st. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they got a road win against Arizona, 9-4. At the moment, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, 6 games out of 1st. The Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. They have a small game and a half advantage over 2nd. James Shields grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Padres got by the Phillies 4-1. Heading into today, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. They're 7 games back. The Padres are in last place in the NL West, 8 games out of 1st. The Oakland Athletics put together 10 hits total as they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 5-2. Looking at the standings, the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, 2.5 games out of 1st. The A's sit in last place in the American League West Division, 10.5 back. The Blue Jays got 11 overall hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-6. Right now, the Blue Jays are leading the American League East, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Orioles are 3rd in the division, 1 game out of 1st. Justin Upton launched 2 balls into the seats, leading the Tigers to the win over the White Sox 4-3. As of today, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 1 game out of 1st. The Tigers are 4th in the division, 9.5 games behind 1st. The Royals got together to allow 4 hits as they pummeled the Yankees 8-1. At the moment, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central, 11.5 games out of 1st. The Yankees are in 1st place in the American League East, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The San Francisco Giants completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 9-5. Heading into today, the Rangers sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 2.5 games out of 1st. The Giants sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
I feel like we gotta make that trade. He was getting worse. Well, that's gonna be it, boys. Peace.